Hey everyone, it's Deacon082 and welcome back to Pokemon Red Badgeless. In the last episode, we got a level 100 Nidoking and got to Cerulean City through Mount Moon, and in this episode, we are going to do the rival fight on Nugget Bridge first with Shitbag. Not a difficult fight at all now that we have a level 100 Nidoking. If you have this fight with just a Charmander, well, a Charmeleon by this point, if you're doing a speedrun of some sort, it's very difficult, to say the least, because, well, Pidgeotto loves to spam Sand Attack, lowering your accuracy, and then Squirtle comes in with his water guns. So we're just gonna breeze through this with Nidoking. Normally, if you're doing a glitchless speedrun, you'll be using Squirtle, because he can learn a wider variety of moves. But Charmander makes the beginning of the game faster. It's just that this fight is really hard regardless of who you choose. You could probably pick up like a Mega Punch TM if Charmeleon can even learn that to make it a little easier, but still you're going to have a hard time with Pidgeotto and Squirtle. Okay, so we have defeated Shitbag, and now we are going to head up onto Nugget Bridge. Maybe we should go see Bill. You know, I don't really think we need to see Bill. I think we should just leave him as a Pokemon, because I like Pokemon. I think Bill should stay as a Pokemon, but as for these battles on Nugget Bridge, I am just going to skip to the end of Nugget Bridge because this will take a while. Because let's face it, if you stumbled across this run to see normal gameplay, you're probably in the wrong place already, so there's really no point in showing all these battles, because once again, I'm just one-shotting them all with Nidoking anyway. So, there we go, we defeat the Rocket guy, and now we're on Route 24 up towards Bill's house. We're gonna pick up this TM45, which teaches Thunder Wave. I will be using that a little later on in this run, you'll see why. Now, there's something we have to do here. We have to find a certain Pokemon, and if you know about glitches, you probably know what we're trying to find already, and it's not an Oddish, but it's a kind of rare Pokemon, only appearing 15% of the time, so I guess I will cut to when I find it if I don't find it really quickly here. Okay, and that Pokemon is Abra, level 12, it can be anywhere from 10 to 12, but the thing with Abra, very hard to catch, about 1 in 4 chance that you'll catch it, and it will teleport away if you don't. We actually get pretty lucky there. First Abra we find, we capture. Okay, so Abra, the main thing about Abra is that it can teleport. And for that reason, I'm going to be naming it Teleport. Now, there is remember when we got the Nidoking to appear a few episodes back? What we actually did to get that Nidoking to appear was we found a wild encounter right before the trainer saw us. Now there's actually a much easier way to do that, and I'm going to save here in case I mess it up. It's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is get the trainer one space off screen, move down, and pop up your start menu right there. And now you'll need to fly or teleport away. Right before he sees you, you'll see the battle getting ready to start, but we teleport away. This glitch is called Trainer Fly because you generally fly away from a trainer, but it was discovered later that you could use teleport to the same effect. Now, this guy is the Cerulean Guard, and he is actually blocking our passage to get to Cerulean City. So, to get away from that, we're going to go back up to Route 24, and now this is another interesting side effect of the glitch. The trainers on the route where you flew away from cannot challenge you, because the game already thinks you're in a battle on that route. So you can actually use that to skip several trainers, if you wanted to. Unfortunately, you can't do a trainer fly up here anywhere, because there are no trainers that you can really do it with. So we're going to get into a random trainer battle with this hiker dude, and he's not too bad. I think this guy has 4? No, this is the guy with 1. Okay, he has an Onix, so no need to cut this out. This Onix is level 17, but as usual, he will go down in a single horn attack. Even though it's not very effective and Onyx has crazy defense, that is the power of a level 100 Nidoking. Okay, so we're going to teleport back to Cerulean again, and also that is why I healed in Cerulean, because we can't just fly to any city we want, we have to go to our teleport point, which makes it a little harder. And now I'm just going to take this opportunity to sell my nugget we got from that guy for some money. And then we're going to buy several more Pokeballs because, I don't know, some things we find might be a little hard to catch. Let's buy 30 of them. We don't really need any more items for a while, so... Okay, now, the major side effect of this glitch where you can get Pokemon to appear is that, well, it makes a trainer, not a trainer, but any sprite in the last place you were where something can disappear, it will make that disappear. So, we're going to try to get this guard to disappear. I don't know if it will work on the first try. It probably won't. So when we go back to Route 24, we get a wild Pokemon, and this one happens to be a Cubone, level 7. I brought in Cuntmander just so we could weaken this thing, so it's easier to catch, and this might take a while because Cuntmander's almost gonna get sacrificed by the mighty Bone Club. It kinda sucks that Charmander is not a higher level. Normally, if I were doing this without the Nidoking, Charmeleon would be in the 20s by now, making it a lot easier. So, we don't really have anything else that can weaken it, so we just have to chuck some Pokeballs until we get it, which is why I bought 30 of them. Okay, we got it on the second ball. Alright, new Pokedex data added for Cubone. Not gonna bother with a nickname. Now what that should do is it might make this guard disappear. It does not. So the question is, what did it make disappear? And I think... No, it's not. Okay, so what it made disappear was probably the final trainer up here on Nugget Bridge. Because the last area we were with the disappearable trainer... The last area where we were where something could disappear was that guy on the guard in Cerulean, or possibly the guard that blocks what's it called, Cerulean Cave. So that didn't quite work out, so I guess we'll try again to get somebody to disappear, and we're going to do the same exact method here. Teleport back here to Cerulean. And now this time, well, I actually did not plan that right, so we're going to have it a little more difficult here. We're going to go inside the gym and fight this swimmer. Splash, I'm first up, let's do it. Now, this swimmer, there's nothing really special about him. I just didn't feel like walking all the way up to Route 24. And Captain Buzz happens to be out front. That is not really what I had in mind, so we'll go back to Nidoking. I was hoping that Charmander was still alive, but we have another way out that we can actually do with this. So Horsey goes down, and Captain Buzz grows 2 levels from that Horsey. Okay, the reason I put it on shift for this fight is so we could switch this one time, as he's going to send in a Shelter. Now this Shelter is very interesting, because it knows water moves. And because we have a Pokemon that's weak to water, like Cubone, I planned it with Charmander, he will always use Withdraw instead of actually attacking. Withdraw is a water type move, but it does not deal damage, so that means that he'll just be stupid and use Withdraw instead of actually doing anything. And this Shelter cannot actually touch me regardless of what he does until I switch out. And if I switch out to Nidoking, he will just do the same thing. Now we've used Growl on it 6 times. It's going to take forever to kill it with Cubone. So now we'll just go to Nidoking and let's use Thrash because he's got a ton of defense boosts. Okay, the critical ignores that. That is good. Okay, so we defeat that swimmer, and now we can actually heal up. We are not able to heal because we can't talk to people until we fight another trainer. That is because the game thinks we're in a battle. Because the game thinks we're in a battle, we don't have access to our start menu, so we can't fly anywhere after the first place we fly or teleport to. We can't use items, so you can't get on your bike, you have to just walk everywhere. And you also can't talk to people. So now we're going back up to Route 24, and hopefully this works out, right? We are going to get... Now that message is just a random dialogue, it doesn't matter. But here we get a Mew, level 1. Now, the trainer fly is often referred to as the Mew glitch because the main Pokemon that you can get from the glitch is Mew. Now, Mew is very, very hard to catch, and we don't have any status we can put on it besides Poison, which is not a good thing to capture with anyway, so we just kind of have to wait this out and throw Pokeballs. Luckily, I can weaken it with Charmander, and we're actually having really good luck catching stuff so far. I'm not going to have to cut very much out of this episode because we've had that happen. So we get our Mew, this one's level 1, and will this make the guy disappear? No, it does not. Does it make the unknown dungeon guard disappear is the question. No, it does not. Who does it make disappear? This is like the one thing about this glitch that I don't really understand. I don't understand why it makes things disappear, or what actually disappears. You see, this time, it was this guy. This guy is no longer here, he's permanently removed from the game. So, not like we ever wanted to deal with this guy, but we're not going to be able to anymore. I don't know why he disappears. So this means that there's nothing more that can disappear on this route, so the next thing that should disappear should be the guy in Cerulean, which is just what we wanted. So now, we're going to, might as well, while we have this level 1 Mew, get it up to 100. Because Mew's interesting because he can learn any HM move, or TM move. Not like we'll be getting any HM moves, but the ability to learn any TM means that we can pretty easily just teach it anything we need, and it makes Mew the ideal Pokemon to run through the game with. And this extra switch is just making sure that Mew gets a small enough amount of experience, since I don't know exactly how much this Pidgey will give. So it's just cautions. Okay, that'll do it. Mew gets 30, and Mew goes to join Nidoking at level 100. And Teleport gets some experience too. Okay, so that's a lot accomplished for this episode. Next time on Pokemon Red Badgeless, we are going to continue trying to get the Cerulean City Guard out of the way so we can head on to bigger and brighter places. So, this has been Deacon082, and I will see you guys next time.